Hi guys, my name is Elena and today I want to show you how to use Confluence and how to create pages inside the spaces quickly. So if you are using Confluence inside of your organization, the company you worked at, you won't have to worry about creating an account and etc. But in case you are creating on your own, you'll have to have an account with Atlassian, and once you have an account with Atlassian, you can start using Confluence. It will ask you basic questions, and after that you will be all set and ready to use the Confluence page. Once you log into your Confluence page, it will look like this. So here on the top you can see these menus. You will be able to see their pages or spaces you worked on today, for example, all you worked on in general, created by you, start, drafts. Here you will be able to see all your spaces, and also you will be able to create a space from this menu. Here you can see the teams. You can also invite people to Confluence, create a new team. Here you can see their apps. If you click on find new apps, you can search for other apps, and it is a good way to link existing apps. So for example, if you link Slack, you can also enable notifications with Slack and Confluence, so in case then someone edit your document or document you have access to, you're gonna get their Slack notifications. And here you can use existing templates, so in order, if you don't want to create document from scratch or you will need to use a specific document, here are other templates available for you. You can choose from, for example, one-on-one meeting, all hands meeting, and more. You can just browse it here and select whatever you need and whatever best fits your needs. In this case today, we're just going to create a new page from scratch. And in order to create a page, you will have to have a space. Because I already created a space, I don't need to create more, and I can just now create the pages inside this space. So space is needed to organize and work on ideas, projects with your team, documentation, announcement, and more. Spaces can be customized and integrated with both Atlassian tools and others. And as I mentioned before, in order to create a space, you just have to go to Spaces, click Create a Space, or there is a shortcut you can also use. I will list all shortcuts in the video description later. And pages are where teams define, collaborate on, and document their work. So if you have a big organization or small organization, they're going to have a lot of documentation, and they're going to share with you as well, so you can see everything what's related to your company. And to create a page within a space, you just have to select plus to create a new page, or you just clicking on create right here, or if we simply use a shortcut C, it will send us to their page creation right here. So whatever you would like to use. Confluence is a really cool software documentation where you can collaborate with your teammates on time and follow all of their edits and modifications. Also, with free plan, it allows you to edit the document with 11 people at the same time. So if you have one document and you want to edit it and someone else's edit, you will see all the typing from other person and from you as well. So this is a pretty cool feature. So you can just collaborate on time about every single change. And in order to create a new document, as I mentioned, you just have to click create, and here we can create the actual document. So here we have to type some text, test document, for example. And here you can see the menus you can use. Here you can have it as a normal text or use it as a heading. If we select heading, it's going to look like this, and this is heading 1. Now I can make it bold. Well, I can't. This is header. Okay, we cannot make it like this because it's already bold. Now let's type something, start. So now it's bold, see? And if we don't want to make it bold, just click back and it will change it to the previous version. So also here you have underline, strike through, you can include code, subscript, clear formatting. And here you can change alignment, here you can change some colors, here you can indent, you can minimize the space, for example, if it's like this, and when this icon is enabled, when you click on it, it will move it to this point. So, and here you can have action items. So for example, start your day, check. This is your action item. And you also can include links. You can, if you use Jira, for example, you can link all Jira tickets. You can also add images, you can tag people. The good way is also that you can comment. So for example, when you have a text, you can comment in real time and another person will get the notification. Usually if they don't have any specific apps linked to the Confluence, we will get notification on email. Now if I click save, this is going to be highlighted. That means there is a comment. And once the person reply, the reply will be right here and you will also get the notification. So you can comment in this section. And you can also add tables. And the cool feature here that you can change the background. So for example, you don't like gray, you want to make it, let's say, this color. Here you can make a different color. Or if you want just all the same color at once, so you basically highlight everything and select the color, so it will be applied for all of them. And here you can just type something you need and add subtext. And in case, for example, you want to create bullet points and sub-bullet points. So for example, feature A, I want it to be with bullet points. I click in here and this is a bullet point. When I click enter, it adds another bullet point, but I don't want to have a bullet point. I want to have sub-bullet point. In this case, I just have to click tab and you will see this clear circle. That's what I need. So it's basically the bullet point for this title, and here I have the sub bullet point. We're gonna name it feature B and etc. You can also insert charts, manage connected data, copy, and if you enter slash, not right here, you will get more options what you can do here. You can add action item from here, you can add image, you can mention people, you can add emojis, code snippets, status. For example, you want to have a status, let's say ready, and you select the color. Boom. The status is added. Here you can have table options and more. Here when you click plus, you basically see the same menu. You can also search for this. And here you can search for existing documents, and here you can invite people. For example, you want to invite someone to edit this document. In a free version, unfortunately, you don't have the option to change the permissions, but if you're going to have the paid version, you will be able to set permissions for certain people. For example, you want person A just to edit, you want person B just to view, you want person C to do everything. Right now you have only this option where everyone can see this document once you publish. Also, with free version, you can only have a few options: publish right now and schedule publish. When you're going to have paid version, you will see here that you can publish without notifying watchers. I always use that, so because I make multiple changes to the document and I don't want to bother people with a bunch of the notifications, email notifications, Slack notifications that there is a new edit all the time to the document, so I always use that feature, but right now you don't see this. Also, you can have more options right here. So for example, you want to add labels, you just click here, create a label. We're just gonna do label 1, done, close. That's it, your label is created, so you can just reuse it when you need it, or also you can edit it. Another cool thing about the Confluence, even if you didn't click publish and you had some context right here, some text, it will be saved automatically as draft. So you will be able always to come back to it and edit your draft and publish after, so you will never lose your changes. This is a lifesaver. And if you did something and made a mistake, let's say, you can undo it by clicking on this back arrow. So see, it's changing the latest thing I added. So now it removed this data. So now if I go back to Confluence, I should see this under my drafts. Right here. Yeah, so this is another one. This was just a template. So here you can also see that the template looks like this. So you can just simply make edits whatever you need right here and use your own colors, emojis, and context. Now I'm just trying to find my document I just created. Okay, so I finally found it under here, created by me. This is a document. And now if I publish it, it will also appear on the left side. In your company, you're gonna have a lot of document pages right here. So they're gonna be parent documents and child documents. In order to create a child documents, you just have to, for example, click right here. When you click plus, it will let you to add another document. We don't need that, another page. And if you click this dots menu here, you can have more options: edit, rename, star, get link, add to shortcuts, copy, move, archive, delete. And in case we want to create the child for this document, we just basically create the new document. Let's name it child 2. Let's publish. And here we can see that it was added inside of the parent document. When you're going to have multiple documents right here, you can also drag and drop and move their order from here directly. You can undo if it's within a few seconds. And basically that's all you need for this tutorial. As you can see, creating document is pretty easy, and you have a lot of options to collaborate with people in real time, see everyone's edits, and etc. Also, when you, let's say, when someone created the document and you are not listed here and you are not an owner, you won't get any updates, right? But if you go to that document and click on the icon, you can select two options right here: watch the page and watch all content in this space. And once the owner will edit the document, you will also get the notification. So this is pretty cool, and all notifications can be seen right here.